Is this a joke?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Like that.
Oh, hello, and welcome to Taskmaster. I'm Greg Davies, and I'm so drunk on power that my eyes sometimes spin round in different directions. I'm so intoxicated by my own authority that I sometimes rip my own shirt open and howl like the mighty wolf. And I'm so inclined towards a diet of processed food that I'm at the high end of the British Medical Association's obesity scale. Fact! But some people have it so much worse than me. And those people are Alan Davies, Desiree Burch, Guz Khan, Morgana Robinson, and Victoria Coren Mitchell. And next to me, a man who once told me in private that he doesn't really like women because he thinks they've got a bit too chopsy of late. It's Alex Horne!
You shouldn't really clap that. You shouldn't really clap it.
No,
don't clap
well out of order, isn't it? A bit chopsy indeed.
OK, well, I apologise that in a private conversation that didn't happen, I called all women chopsy. I also don't know what chopsy means.
You told me it meant unnecessarily talkative. Come on, then, let's have your banter.
Yes, do you notice anything different about me?
No.
I am now left-handed. See that?
Yep.
What time is it? Oh, it's on the other one.
What's wrong with you? I read on social media all the time, oh, you know, the dynamic between them, it's just bullying, it's just old-fashioned bullying. Well, who wouldn't bully you?
No, you're quite right. I deserve it.
OK. Right, prize task. What's the category?
Well, it's the most awesome square. Greg will judge which square is the most awesome and give 5 points to its owner at the end of the ep, short for episode. The win, short for winner, will take 5 awesome squares H, short for home.
Hey, Desiree.
Hey.
What's the most awesome square that you decided you'd bring in?
So I decided I would bring in a fortune teller, a paper fortune teller, which is just right here.
Oh.
This is a square full of awesomeness. You may remember these from grade school.
Yeah,
Yes. And I will give you a fortune if you would like to play. So, pick a color, purple, orange, green, or pink.
Pink, please.
Pink, all right, P-I-N-K. All right, now pick a number. So you can pick from pi, 69, 13, or Desiree's number.
Pie, please.
All right, pi. Your awesome fortune is you will take a ride in a classic convertible on a warm spring day, and all the lights will change to green just before you reach them. Doesn't that sound awesome? You could have met the Obamas if you had chosen better.
It's nonsense, isn't it? Because I'd like to meet the Obamas and I'd like to go for a lovely ride in a car, but it's a false
It's an
promise.
awesome square full of awesome fortunes that
But
you
they're
could
not.
awesomely have.
To make me a promise and then not to be able to deliver on it is the opposite of awesome.
All right, all right.
I mean, I'm slightly warmed by the idea I might meet the Obamas one day. They seem like a great couple, really got their shit together. Morgana, can you beat that?
I brought in Albert Square.
Oh.
Here's Albert Square in a snow globe.
I mean, you can't argue with it.
Is Albert Square awesome?
Of course it's awesome.
Is it awesome?
It's part of the furniture.
I haven't watched EastEnders for a while, but I remember Albert Square as being a fairly treacherous place to be.
I know that, you know, you're going to piss off a lot of people at home if you don't give me at least 5 points.
So be it.
135 residents of Albert Square have died so far. 35 murders, 20 car crashes, 2 speedboat accidents.
Two speedboat accidents in central London.
I think there's 2 people in the same accident.
Okay.
That's pretty awesome.
Victoria, have you brought a better, more awesome square than Albert Square?
Yes, I have. I have brought the triple word score from a Scrabble board.
Here it is.
It is the most awesome square on the Scrabble board. It's the most awesome square in board gaming. Some would say, what about the 8th square of a chessboard where the pawn becomes a queen? That represents social mobility. I say no. This is a square that trebles the points. It's red. It physically resembles the second most awesome square, Mr. Strong from the Mr. Men. He's the most awesome of the Mr. Men, not the sexiest. That would be Mr. Messy after he's had the blow dry and he goes all smooth. And in a world where you respect the scoring game as the highest form, which you must do to be doing this nonsense, you must say that the triple word score would be the most awesome square.
I mean, the fact that I've been seduced into thinking that a square from Scrabble is more exciting than a speedboat accident is impressive, Victoria. Well done. Who can beat it? Alan.
I've made a square.
Good. We like initiative.
Which I painted, and then I cut out, rather like I'd kidnapped it, I cut out letters from magazines that say an awesome square. But, cunningly, there's an extra surprise because it's actually 3 litres of rosé.
Here it is. It's a wine box.
And that... And that is the killer blow. I mean, honestly, it's a pretty awesome square.
Technically, a box or a cube, a square is two-dimensional.
Come on.
Yeah, that's true.
We could have all got out and gotten rosé now, could we not?
I'd also say technically it's 17.5 centimetres by 18.5 centimetres, so it's a rectangle.
It's very difficult to find wine boxes in a square form.
Yeah.
There is a thing called a wine cube, which I could have paid import tax on to bring over from the United States.
I mean, the fact you did the research is enough for me. Brilliant and heartbreaking. Guz.
This is much less about me, more the individual behind it. But there's a lovely geezer called Sam Osmond, and he inboxed me on that social media, and he said, I like what you do. So can I send you a gift? It turns out it was a square, and I would like you to have a look, please, at this.
Yes.
Oh, that is dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That is proper.
She's right, it's dope. It's hard not to say that's the most awesome square. OK, ready?
I'm ready.
You're not going to like this.
Who, me?
No, Desiree. Got instinct, 1 point. And I think EastEnders is an institution, but I don't think that square's positive. I think it's a square that people should avoid. I can only give you 2 points, though, I'm afraid. It's absolute flannel, but it's beautifully spoken flannel. Victoria takes 3 points.
OK.
And, you know, who am I to say that Alan's tragic wine box is better than Guz Khan's actual face? I can't. So 4 points to Alan.
OK, and 5
5
points.
points. Guz Khan takes it.
Congratulations, guys.
Well deserved.
Lovely. Right then, let's have a look at a task proper, shall we?
I think we should, and I think it should be the first team task of the series, and it should be a monumental one. And here it is.
Jesus.
Hello. You look nice.
Thank you.
Hi, Alan.
Morning.
You all right?
Yes, thanks.
Please don't touch that just yet.
Oh, shit, I got a friend.
Hey!
My boots are a bit big.
Your boots are too big.
Yeah.
What about the hat?
The hat's a little bit tight, but that's all right.
Well, you can open the task in about 1 minute.
In about 1 minute.
Yes, please.
OK.
Hello.
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 Nice to see you.
How are you?
All right, thanks.
Morgana, this is Guz. Guz, this is Morgana.
I know who Morgana is, bro. Thank you very much.
Gus's, duh!
Got social media and things like this.
OK, well, you can start if you like. You can open the task.
What's happening here?
Oh, Desiree!
What? What?
Well, you can open the task now, team.
Oh, OK.
All right. Scale the mountain.
Your attempt must last exactly 5 minutes and will be sped up by 5 times afterwards.
Most thrilling ascent wins.
You must start your ascent within the next 10 minutes.
Can I be honest? I ain't got any ideas, so whatever you tell me to
Well,
do,
I
I'll do it.
mean, a flag is going to be planted at least.
Have you got this sort of thing? Ropes and...
I've got ice picks.
OK.
There's kit, there's gloves. I guess we work out a storyline.
We could put a rope across the top with these, as if it's somewhere really exclusive we're trying to get.
Should we have one flag for the VIP area?
What
if one of us dies, it can be me.
You see, I'm having trouble undoing the exclusivity rope.
Guys, look how nice your ropes are. My rope is the one... It won't open.
You're rubbing on!
If you wanted to have, you know, a cocktail in the VIP area,
That's what we need, cocktails.
can you get a couple of cocktails?
We need cocktails.
OK, team, good luck.
I've got the compass.
See, I would normally have snacks.
I've got 2 right gloves.
Would we need snacks of some kind for them? They'll be up there.
I hate to group you as 2 different age groups.
Careful.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Victoria. Just the tonal difference between the 2 is this giddy sixth form party that's going on with the 3. With Morgana volunteering to die. I can die, I don't mind. And then there's this sort of weary, Alan Bennett-esque couple talking about what snacks they have.
You're going to have a cocktail, you're going to have snacks. Are you mad?
Yeah.
Yeah, the well-known cocktail lounge. It's just above base camp.
No, it was a metaphor. It was we were social climbing.
Social climbing. That's it. I remember now. Yes, it was quite sophisticated.
Yeah, this is more of your very, very eloquent bullshit.
We're looking for the most thrilling ascent. And first to the foot of the mountain are Victoria and Albert.
Good.
OK, climbers, you may begin your ascent.
OK.
Right. I'm at the bottom.
I'm just going to do this free climbing.
You go.
Yeah.
I'll bring the gear.
You bring the gear.
Hang on, I've got the rope round my leg. I don't know what that does. Oh, my flag's broken. My flag's broken.
Well, hurry up. What's the problem down there?
No, I've left some of the kit. I'm going to go back down. I've left some of the kit. I've got it.
You're making this look difficult.
You go on! Save yourself! Oh!
I'm slowing myself. I feel like someone who's married beneath me.
Why do I have to... Do you need to do your hair or anything before you go in?
I've got my manicure kit here. But don't go without me. Oh, we're in.
We're in.
Cheers. We got there.
That's good.
That's very good.
Yeah, there was a narrative of sorts. My feeling is that Alan did the lamest impression of anyone using ice picks to start with, and then he got onto the mountain and the impression was quite convincing. Now, while all that was going on, I think that Victoria shimmied up the side of the mountain, did her nails and had a drink.
Victoria didn't bring any kit except for the nail file. Alan
Well, I
carried
was
everything.
carrying the kit gallantly.
Yeah.
She skittered up the mountain. What can I say? I enjoyed it.
Now for the team of 3, it's Morgana Robinson, Desiree Burch and Guz Khan.
Desiree, we're waiting for you, baby girl.
All right. Baby, what are we doing?
We're hammering. We're hammering in our first spikes. We're hammering.
I haven't got them.
Oh, you can borrow mine.
That's 30 seconds gone.
30 seconds.
No.
Team, I'm on the side of the mountain.
You're doing great. Everyone's doing great. Here, you gotta take the flag.
Whoa, what happened?
Oh, I'm bleeding.
Oh, no.
Oh!
I'm bleeding.
Oh, God. She's
I'm bleeding.
Jam.
Help.
Hold on.
Help.
We're coming
Oh,
for you
no.
now.
I'm going to die anyway. You might as well eat me to get to the top.
Do you have any arse bread?
I do have arse bread. I'm going to cut it off. I'm cutting it off. I'm cutting it off. Enjoy. Tell my mother I love her.
I'll never forget you.
She died.
Yeah, no, I mean, she's gone. I might have the energy now. I think we can make it.
Desiree! Desiree!
Guys!
Wow. Well, as far as I can work out, Morgana selflessly gave her life by chopping off sections of her own buttocks.
She's well known for the arse spread.
Yeah, light and fluffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a nice crust.
Now, you perished, presumably from your wound. The surviving members pushed to the summit. Tragically, Gus was killed in an awful fall, leaving Desiree being the only climber to reach the summit, where she celebrated. And the last thing we saw was Gus with a croissant on his face.
Arse spread was on my... That was arse spread you saw.
It was a really great bit of acting, Gus. The only thing is, Desiree's character seemed to get over the tragedy that befell her two climbers.
Yeah, there was really a backstory that I was, you know, the leader. I do a school of climbing, and so I got to keep the deposits because they were dead.
Listen, I'm going to give the arse-spread tragedy, I'm going to give them all 5 points.
Ooh, that's a lot.
High five.
That's a lot. I'm going to give Alan and Victoria 3 points.
3 points each, but the winners are the team of 3.
Scoreboard!
Righty-ho, 2 people have got 6, 2 people have got 7, but Guz Khan's in the lead with 10 points.
Lovely. What's next, please, little Alex Horne?
Oh, it's my absolute favourite food receptacle, Doggie Bags.
Ooh.
Morgana.
Hi. Oh.
A lot of emotions there.
This looks disgusting.
Pretty colours.
That looks like poop. Is that 5 bags of poop?
The spoon is particularly sinister.
Work out the contents of the... Work out the contents of these bags.
You may not open the bags.
You can either ask Alex to make 1 tiny hole in each bag and have 5 minutes examination time.
During which you must eat at least 1 big spoonful from each bag.
Or
Ask Alex to put all the contents in a blender for 1 minute.
And then have 10 minutes examination time, during which eating is optional. Lot of mercy.
OK, I've got questions. Question 1, is it all edible?
Yes.
2, is any of it meat?
No.
3, is any of it grapefruit?
How many things are you going to ask? A little hole or blender, I need a choice in 2 seconds.
Oh, no, hole.
Go on then. Make the little hole.
What would you like me to do, Alan?
I think I'm going to taste them, Alex.
We've got to have a spoon. Because if you're going to wham it in a blender, how am I supposed to differentiate, brother?
Blend it, B. We're going to go for B.
We're going for B?
Yeah. Why would you even go for A? Why would you go for A?
I'll be hungry.
Victoria, you often have the demeanour of somebody who's come into a disaster situation and said, right, everybody listen to me, this is what we're going to do. And I like that. And I've only got one question, which is, what happens if you eat grapefruit?
Suffer liver damage.
Keep it light.
Sorry, I'll put it out of the way. I'm allergic to grapefruit.
Wow.
All right. Let's see some stuff.
OK, so the first 2 mucky pups to digest the doggy bag dishes are Guz Khan and Alan Canal. Here we go. OK, Alan, your 5 minutes starts now. Good luck, Guz.
Oi. Ooh, look at the size of this spoon.
It's quite hard to get out of the hole. Yes. That's part of the task, is it?
Yes.
Absolute shit bag. Why the word shit bag came to mind. Oh, this is really yucky. Am I allowed to enlarge the hole?
It doesn't say you're not.
I can tell you already by the texture, this is a Ferrero Rocher. Maybe it's like a Nutella with some cornflakes.
This is a chocolate affair. Bit of a nutty feel, I'd say, hazelnut. How long's it gone?
1.5 minutes, Alan. You're behind schedule. Is that a full spoon, Guz?
It looks full to me.
That doesn't look very nice. I haven't got a clue what that is.
Oh, what's that? There's bits coming outside.
Toffee. Toffee and some sort of fruit. Soft fruit like a peach. Ooh. Oh, that's actually definitely from someone's puppy. I've seen that cleared up on the floor at the vet's.
What's that?
Maybe it's some kind of vegetable.
Guys, you've only got 2 minutes left for the last 3 bags.
Oh.
Oh.
It tastes sort of meaty. I'm hoping it's not, because I haven't eaten meat since 1986.
Food.
I don't know what's in that. It's like a tofu, maybe? Lentils?
I've never had this flavour in my life.
You've only got 1 minute 15.
Okay, I'm strict, brother. I know I can see the signs making me eat.
Halal dog food or something. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
That's a bad night, isn't it? I think this has got banana in. Banana and soy sauce.
Oh, delicious.
Mixed with the salty thing you gave me. Hey, Oak. Hey, shit. Right, shit now.
Shit,
You
yeah.
gave me shit.
Right, 20 seconds left, guys.
Oh, God.
I was very considerate. It's a sort of dessert to finish. I'm very pleased with this now. 10 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Salad cream. Laced with mango.
That's your time up, Alan.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. What do you think it is, Guz?
Oh, God, man.
Can I go?
I'm essentially, Guz, your attempt looked like feeding time at a retirement home for very angry people.
Listen, yeah, I thought this show had a little bit more class, yeah? Everything tasted like it'd gone off.
Didn't taste delicious.
Alan, I know we said you've got to have a spoonful of all of the bags, but the thing that struck me most about your attempt is that you were taking giant spoonfuls.
The first one was really quite hard to eat. There's really a lot of it.
It did say a large spoonful, but it didn't say a heaped large spoonful.
The big difference between the two men as well. Gus was retching and screaming. Alan looked like he was at a wine tasting.
Well, he got 3 out of the 10 ingredients correct.
Well done.
Oh, all right.
I mean, the first one wasn't too bad. It was Nutella and nachos, the first one. They both got Nutella. The second one, cabbage and caramel. Then we had gravy and granola. That was in the green bag. Banana and Bovril. Marmite for vegans and vegetarians. Mustard and mayonnaise, the last one. We can't give you salad cream, but we can give you mayonnaise. So 3 for Alan, 2.5 for Guz. I've given him a half point because he said vegetable, and it was cabbage.
Well, that seems more than generous.
You want to see another pair?
Yes, please.
I've also given them funny names. It's now time for Desiree Burch and Victoria Coren Michelin star.
Gross. I'm gonna vom. Nutella and corn? What? There's some kind of cereal in here.
I think this is a mix of Nutella and tortilla chips.
Oh, gross. Oh, nasty.
Sort of a vegetable in it.
I don't have to eat it in one bite. Oh, I should have done, though. Please, I hate everybody. Ugh.
I want to say it's caramel sauce and onion skin.
OK.
I think I am gonna legit vomit.
What the hell is that? This is like what's at the bottom of a bin when you take the rubbish out.
Ah, OK.
This is like peanut butter and muesli. I was wrong! Ah!
I think this is muesli and anchovy oil.
Did you finish the spoon?
Yep.
Ah! Why is that like that?
Whatever that is, it's not food.
I've seen that face before.
Let's say banana and a sort of liquidized Marmite.
OK. Last one.
Oh, gross!
Oh!
10 seconds left.
Might it be off?
This is probably Dijon mustard and mayo. What is that? Yep, that's what the fuck that is.
I'm going to say mayonnaise and mustard and have some of this Nutella to take the taste away.
Well done, Victoria. You've got 15 seconds. We've got Nutella and cornflakes.
Onion and godforsaken bird vomit. This is, you know, garbage fire of all of those things. And then this shit is actually like oatmeal, I don't know, death.
Oatmeal and death.
Yeah.
I don't want to divide the two on national grounds, but there was something very British and accepting of the horror.
Yes, well, but it's the anticipation. Most of it tasted all right. I mean, it's...
Did it taste all right?
It was
Desiree?
a horror show.
I think it just tells you a lot about what we ate as children. That really just felt like a meal from the past.
When I was a child, my grandma used to make the Sunday roast the day before. All of it. I mean, God rest her soul, but, like, it was a bit off, and you'd be a bit ill, but grateful to have eaten. So...
They both did pretty well. Desiree got 4 right in the end.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Victoria?
Not bad at all.
Ooh.
8 out of 10.
Wow.
What a wonderful celebration of your nan's terrible cooking.
Morgana opted for option B. B for blending. Here's how she got on. OK, that's a minute up. OK, Morgana, you've got 10 minutes.
Go through the bins. Marmite is one. Salad cream. Curry sauce. Toffee, coconut. I think this is a chocolatey one. Nacho-y things, maybe nachos.
With?
With?
Oh, what's the brown stuff?
Chocolate.
OK. You haven't touched the mixture I made for you.
No.
Not tempted?
Can you just check for me? Can you taste for me? What do you get?
Let me eat this and tell you what I get.
Yeah. Is it going to go down? I'm really proud of you.
Wow. Well, that's a close-run thing, because I'll tell you now that if Alex had actually been sick, I would have given you 10 bonus points. I was on the edge of my seat.
It's the closest I've come.
Praying that he vomited on television.
You know when someone looks genuinely worried?
Literally put anything on a spoon, he'll gobble it right down. Your technique was to use option B, but then to do option A, really.
No, because I didn't have to eat a whole spoonful of it. I could just...
I did make a note that during it, you often looked like a furtive garden bird.
She got the nachos, she got the caramel, she got the Marmite. But that was it, so just 3. Which means that Guz only gets the 1 point. He came last.
Oh,
Next, Morgana and Alan get 3 points each. Desiree gets 4 points. Victoria, who got nearly all of them right, gets 5 points.
Let's fire up the next task.
Yes, please. And I think we've had quite enough of being messy.
Who's saying, blood?
Hello.
You all right?
I'm all right, thank you.
Oh, shit, it's gonna be messy.
Do you know what that is?
I mean, this is one of those little, I can't remember what you call them, but you boingy boingy everywhere.
Space opera and some paint.
Completely paint the space up. Completely paint it. Completely paint.
Completely paint this space hopper, that's what they're called, space hopper, green without making any mess.
The entire space hopper must be green. The entire space hopper must stay in the dome.
Doesn't say I have to stay in the dome, does it? No.
When you are satisfied that you are finished, put your hands on your hips and bow deeply at your green space hopper.
Fastest and least messy wins. Your time starts now.
Can I ask you a question, bro?
Okay.
When we're talking about, let's quantify this mess for a minute, yeah?
Uh-huh.
It says without making any mess. So am I right in assuming that even if there's one drop of the green, then we're off the scene?
I'm all for just getting stuck into this. I want to see Desiree painting a boinky boinky thing. Let's see how they did.
OK, well, sometimes they're a team and sometimes they're just grouped into the same age bracket. It's Alan and Victoria first.
We're not in the... Why would you... I love you, but he is a bit...
She's a lot younger than me. I need paintbrushes.
I'm assuming somewhere there's a paintbrush.
I mean, I could do it with my hands, but that really is the definition of mess, isn't it?
A bit small.
Fastest wins.
Fastest wins, Alan.
And try not to make any mess. I mean, this is a brush, but that's going to take too long, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not going green. It's really orange. Look at it. So orange.
It's interesting that I've gone for painting over his face first. They say that about murderers, before they chop up the corpse, they cover the face because they don't want to be looked at.
Now that's green.
This is a disaster.
Oh, mess! Oh, no. I suppose you've got to do the little prongs as well, right?
The whole thing, please,
The whole
Alan.
thing.
The key is patience, because it'd be really easy to just break and just kind of smear it all over with your hands, but no.
Do you stop when it's all green, or do you stop when you've had enough?
You've got to sort of embrace moving a paintbrush back and forth across the taut plastic corpse of the space hopper.
Oh, no, look at this.
Don't you dare roll away.
I'll stop the clock.
I mean, this is cleaner than it was when I came in.
I'm not sure that Alan fully understands the spirit of this competition. And I wrote down the quote. We'll pop it in the book. Do you stop when it's finished or when you've had enough? There didn't seem to be a great deal of urgency.
Well, they started by getting 2 little paintbrushes each.
Yeah.
I got it really green.
Yes.
It was very green.
Very green.
Victoria's was stripy.
Alan's was a little bit more messy by the end, but he completed it in half the time. 10 minutes 51. Victoria was 21 minutes 20.
Most of that was cleaning.
Good.
Do you want to see someone else?
Oh, do I?
Yes, do you?
Yes!
Oh, cool. OK, well, now we're going to see how Desiree and Morgana got on. Here we go.
Without making a mess, look, I've already put mud in.
Yes.
Well, that's really upset me.
How do I not... OK, and it rolls. OK. All right. This isn't so bad, you know. Okay. Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's better. Fucking hell. Oh, it's better. Excuse me.
There's probably someone who could have done it in like 2 minutes, but how do you do that cleanly unless you have a novel idea? And I left my novel ideas at home.
This is such fun.
How is it on the bottom?
How much orange are you seeing there, Al?
Oh, loads.
I mean, that's pretty green, if I'm honest.
La 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 la.
Yes! Oh, like a dream.
Please stay upright. No, 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 no. Boink. I said good day, sir.
I'll stop the clock.
Very effective space opera painting all round. You look like a professional plasterer, to be honest.
It was the best way to cover the most surface area. Had I been genius enough to, one, break the ball down, and two, think, oh, you can actually clean up after yourself, this would have been a different endeavour.
You did do a lovely job, and it was very effective. I feel there was something slightly more sinister going on over here when you popped my childhood.
It's because I never got one.
Oh. I'll get hold of a couple and we'll go through Hyde Park.
It's the only time I'll say this in this series. If anyone can, Guz Khan.
Hold on a second, Alex, baby. Look at this. Okay. Now making a mess. I mean, I'd like to make this sound more scientific than it's about to be, but we just gotta make this shit green. Was there any time limits involved?
Fastest wins, Guz.
Oh, is that the one then? You better get on it. Ooh. Woohoo! Drips, innit? You gotta be careful of the drips, brother. It feels so good. You got some perverts making these taps, bro. Is it weird that I want to slap it a little?
I don't think that's weird. Are you going to slap it?
You want me to slap it?
I wouldn't mind you slapping it.
Shit, I made a lot of mess. I made a lot of mess. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Get in there, you. Safety first, brother. When you were standing there, you could have told me. You could have warned me.
Sorry.
Well, at this point, we might as well just get messy. Enjoy ourselves and shit. Happy, Alex?
Stop the clock.
Brother, if you had told me that this thing was slipping, we could have won this task.
OK, well, next time. See you later.
See you later.
I mean, it had everything. That had everything, that attempt. Disasters. There was blame apportioned. Because you presumably thought Alex should have been watching it as it was slipping out of its harness and warned you in time.
Well, it's not a team thing, but I thought we was friends. And shall I tell you what made it loose as well?
Yep.
He was like, oh, slap it again, Guz. He didn't put that bit on the camera. I was slapping it 4 or 5 times. And he's like, I'll spit on your hand. And I was like, all right, then. And I was slapping it. And then it came really loose because of that slapping business.
I liked it when you slapped it.
We all liked it when you
We
slapped
loved it.
Yeah.
There's no one here who didn't enjoy that slap.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. All right. Well, Guz, all I can say is I'm sorry that Alex let you down in so many ways.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Thank you.
Anyway, we'll have to deal with facts, unfortunately.
Facts, yes. But I don't know how you want to do it. If you want to do it just on speed.
Oh, God.
Or you want to do it on the most green.
You tell me what the scores are according to time.
Well, Guz wins, weirdly.
OK.
Then Desiree, then Alan, then Morgana, then Victoria.
But we've got to punish mess, Alex.
Of course we do.
And we have to reward greenness. We're going to have to score each one by all of those 3 criteria. Then we're going to have to divide their final points by 3.
Well, it sounds like a laugh. Let's do that.
So we've done speed. Let's do greenness.
Well, Morgana's was the greenest.
Right.
Then we have, weirdly, Guz.
Yep.
Then Alan, then Desiree, then Victoria.
And mess.
The cleanest was Victoria. Then Morgana, Alan, then Desiree, then the mucky puppy Guz.
5, 1. You talk amongst yourselves.
I got 7 for 1, Desiree got 8 for 2, Alan got 9 for 3, Guz got 10 for 4,
right.
Morgana got 11 for 5.
Yeah, that's it.
Victoria has scored it for us. She's completely right. So Victoria, 1 point, 2 points to Desiree, 3 points to Alan, 4, incredibly, to Guz, despite the explosion.
Wow.
5 points to Morgana Robinson.
Yes.
Oh, I'll take that.
Guz, you can't believe you got 4 points for that fiasco.
So, can we ogle at the scores?
We can all go at the scores. It's still close. There's 2 people in last place, Desiree and Victoria, but Guz and Morgana are both in the lead with 15 points.
Right, please can you make your way to the stage for the final task of the show? Well, don't you all look delightful? Alex, who will be reading this task out, please?
Guz Khan is going to read it out.
Put on the medallion. You must not take off your jacket or break the box. Fastest wins.
So you'll start on my whistle. There is a fish tank on each of your tables. That's to put things in that you might find that doesn't help. So the fastest wins. Other people do get points too. Good luck. Your time starts.
And they're off.
Oh, what have you found, Alan? Alan found a key.
Oh, an Allen key.
It's not the right key for this.
He says it's not the right key, though.
Oh.
What is this?
What have you found, Guz?
Is a key in here? That's not it. Oh, it's not the right key.
Victoria is looking inside a Satsuma for a
Well,
key.
I'm just because I'm just peckish.
This is really...
What's the problem, Alan?
Well, there seems to be something in the lining and I can't work out how to get in there.
Right.
Oh, whatever.
Oh. Someone has got into a box, and that
lovely.
someone is Guz Khan. What have you found, Guz?
Oh. It's another box.
Oh!
Whoa!
Guz Khan's got a medallion on!
Oh, we have somebody else who's into a box over there.
That's good news.
Oh, I don't think we've got one.
We have another medallion. Desiree Burch.
Yeah, she doesn't look at all pleased.
Yes, Dee.
Jeez.
Alan is into the second box.
I don't think I got a key.
Yes, you did.
I didn't get a key.
You did get a key,
I
Morgana.
didn't. Well, where is it then?
I know I'm missing another key, I think.
Is the key in the same place
Yes,
for everyone?
it was the same for everyone.
Is there a third key then, Alex?
Yes, there's a third key.
Is it in the Satsuma?
No, I think the Satsuma, it's not in there.
Guz finished half an hour ago.
I mean,
What?
There are 3 keys, right?
Yes, but you only need 2.
Well, it looks like Morgana's now found
Morgana got a key.
a key.
it's not fitting! Well, this isn't anywhere else.
We've got progress here from Alan Davies.
Yeah.
Thank God.
You got it, fam.
Morgana is now into the red box. We might be near the end, Greg.
There.
4 medallions on, Greg.
4 medallions. We'll add those up and we'll add it to your final scores. Join me down here. Welcome back.
I'm home.
Exciting stuff.
Yes, they were patting themselves down and looking for the keys and then putting the medallions on.
Yes, I know.
But Victoria never did put a medallion on, so she gets 1 point for coming last.
Thank you.
Morgana took 7.5 minutes to put her medallion on. She gets 2 points. Then it goes up to Alan in third place, Desiree 4 points, but Guz just took 1 minute 35 and he gets 5 points.
No one's put a medallion on faster.
Yes, and that means he's won the episode with 20 points. It's Guz Khan!
Khan wins! You have gained full access to your awesome squares.
We want to go there now? OK.
So what have we learnt today? We've learnt that Taskmaster teaches you a variety of things. Courage, perseverance, determination. But none of us expected it to teach you survival skills. So remember, next time you're stuck up a mountain with no food, get your friend to chop their bottom off and feed it to you. That's it for this episode, apart from showing a little more respect for our winner, Guz Khan!
For more Taskmaster, subscribe now.